thrillers that blur the line between friendship and absolutely terrifying obsession. If so, you are in the right place today because I have got a book for you. Ta-da! So the book that we are going to talk about today is A Cage in Search of a Bird by Florence Noiville. I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. So she is a French novelist and journalist, and her book is translated by Teresa Lavender Fagan. It's a short, sharp, cinematic read. Let's dive into what makes this book uniquely creepy without any major spoilers, of course. So this story follows Laura Wilmot. She is a highly successful television journalist who is living her best life in Paris. She has a job that she loves, a supportive partner, and well, everything feels solid. Sorry about the honking. Anyway, but then an old high school friend named C comes back to her life. Laura, actually being a good friend, tries to help C land her a job at her TV station. Big mistake. The first chapter itself is titled as Something is Wrong. The turning point actually starts very early on when C comes dressed as Laura to her office and says, "Not I'm dressed like you, but I'm dressed as you." And from there on, things start to spiral really fast. The core conflict of this whole story is the Clérambault syndrome. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. So what Noiville explores here is not your run-of-the-mill jealousy or single white female trope. It dives into a very real, very dangerous psychiatric condition called the Clérambault syndrome, also known as erotomania. C develops this illusion that Laura is madly in love with her, but just won't admit it. She starts copying Laura's life, infiltrating her friend group, working alongside her, and making Laura look like the crazy one to her co-workers and even to her boyfriend. The scariest part of the syndrome, as Laura's therapist warns her, it almost always ends in one of the two ways: the destruction of the obsessed person or the destruction of the person they are obsessing over. What worked for me? First off, the pacing is incredible. The chapters are incredibly short, some are just long paragraphs. This gives the book a breathless, claustrophobic feeling. You can really feel the walls closing in on Laura as she is trying to take on her life. I also love the meta layers here. Laura's character is a journalist, just like the author Florence Noiville. Laura even starts using C's obsession as material for a new story that she's working on, which creates this blurred line between author, narrator, and subject. If I had to offer a critique, this book is very brave. It reads like a novella because it moves at such a breakneck speed. There are moments when the backstory felt a little thin. You are thrown right into the deep end of C's obsession, and the ending comes to you very fast, abruptly. If you prefer thrillers that are long, slow burns with a ton of exposition, this might feel a little rushed for you. But overall, A Cage in Search of a Bird is smart, sharp, Hitchcock-style thriller that gets right under your skin. If you want a gripping weekend read that will make you look twice at your Insta friend list, then this book is for you. I would give it a solid 4 out of 5. Okay, see you in the next book. Bye! If you know a book similar to this, or any kind of recommendation, feel free to let me know. Okay, bye!